Donny, may I engage Ray in a game of free association?
You may.
Ray, are you prepared for this?
Always prepared, Joe.
Christian Kirk hold any interest for you? Captain Kirk, they call him.
I don't know. There's some money on that contract. That's not appetizing to me, but if they could work something out, he's probably better than Slayton.
Adam Thielen?
Well, we just talked about that. Yeah, for the right price, I would go for Adam Thielen, but again, I think his best years are behind him.
I may have been distracted at that point.
You may have been daydreaming.
I might have been. Jaylen Warren, more touches this week? More of a split? Or do you ride Najee while he's hot here?
Well, we had pretty much an even split last week, just not with the touches. I think it'll be the same. He's in there for pass pro, so Najee's probably going to get more carries, but the snaps will be pretty even.
Mount Washington becoming a viable receiver, Ray?
In certain situations, I don't think he's going to turn into Rob Gronkowski, but they could use him like they used him last week.
Russell Wilson has a better performance, roughly equal or worse against the New York Giants?
Roughly equal.
The first player you think of when I say New York Giants from all their history is who?
Lawrence Taylor.
Same for you, Donnie?
It should be LT, but honestly, two of the other ones, probably due to my age, were Strahan and Tiki Barber.
For me, when I said the question out loud, and I can't help what pops into my mind, I can only say what came into my mind was Eli Manning. Is he a first ballot Hall of Famer? Ron. I just called you Ron.
You can't make the club in the tub, bub.
You're a pathetic person, you know that?
Come on, Limits. Come on, Limits. No more. Is Eli Manning a first ballot Hall of Famer, Donnie and Ray?
I don't think I'd go first ballot. He's going to get in. I mean, the name helps him out. Let's not act like that's not a factor. He's a Manning. He compiled some really good numbers. He had two great Super Bowl runs, and in doing so both times, he beat maybe the greatest coach-quarterback combination in league history. I think that's a nice little feather in the cap.
Ray, would you vote for him first ballot?
Well, I mean, it would depend on who's in the class, Joe. That's a big part of it. But I agree with Donnie. He's going to get in. When you beat those Patriots teams twice, and he was a huge part of that, yeah, he's going to get in. But I would have to look at the year he retired. He was the year before Ben, right?
Yeah. See, to me, if you're a first ballot Hall of Famer, it shouldn't matter who else is on there. You either are or you aren't.
So I would say no, but it might happen. You know,
if either of you had a choice and keep the answers short between Ben's career and Eli's career, who would you take, Donnie?
I would take Ben's.
Ray?
Ben.
If either of you had a choice between Aaron Rodgers' career, 4 MVPs but only 1 Super Bowl, and Ben's, who would you take? Donnie, you said Rodgers last week to this question. Ray?
I mean, got to be Ben if you're talking about championships, right? Even number of Super Bowls. Ben played in 3. Aaron just played in 1.
But if it was up to you, Ray, if this was your career, would you rather have those nice 4 MVPs and a Super Bowl, or the 2 Super Bowls and no MVPs?
No, I'd rather have the 2 Super Bowls.
He's always been a team guy, and he always will be, Donnie. Grade Broderick Jones so far.
C.
Grade Daniel Jones so far.
He's like a D, isn't he?
Grade Jarvis Jones, if you would.
D minus.
Who is the greatest Jones in sports history, Donnie or Ray? Too Tall Jones?
How about Deacon Jones?
Deacon Jones. Can you top that, Ray?
How about Bobby Jones from the 80 76ers?
Wow. The greatest six-man in history.
That's just the name that popped into my mind.
Yeah, no, I respect that. Julio Jones would be one. I think Deacon wins the prize here, Donnie. That was
How about KC Jones from the 84 Celtics?
He's in the basketball Hall of Fame,
I got
Donnie.
Joe's glasses off.
Yeah, KC Jones as a player and a coach.
Yeah. I'm sorry, those Celtics teams were my favorite.
How about the song Mr. Jones by the Counting Crows? Do you like that one?
Do they have another song other than, Mr. Jones? Like, that's...
Yeah, they had one that was, I think it's Round Here.
Yeah. How about Tom Jones? Who's the most famous Jones, regardless of sports or not? It's got to be Tom, right? Tom Jones?
How about Johnny Lamb Jones?
From the Jets. Have you ever heard of him, Donnie?
No.
Lamb Jones? He used to play against the Bills twice a year, as I recall. Is Minka going to have a turnover anytime soon?
Yes, he will. Don't worry.
Against Daniel Jones, maybe?
Hey, pretty good team to do it against.